Ryan, I need to talk to you for a moment.
Huh? What about? I'm kind of busy right now.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Remember I asked you to submit a project proposal? Today's the deadline, but you're the only one who hasn't submitted it.
Oh, wait, were you serious about that?
Yes, very serious. Everyone else has already turned theirs in. I've been checking all morning and yours is the only one missing.
Oh, that thing? The one for learning how to write proposals?
That's right. If you'll be assigned to the sales department, you'll need to do that kind of work regularly. I thought you could learn proposal writing during training, but why haven't you submitted yours?
Look, I've been meaning to talk to you about this. I just thought it was pointless, honestly.
Pointless? Could you explain what you mean by that?
I understood how to write proposals from the lecture, so I didn't think the practical exercise was necessary. It seemed like busy work to me.
I see your perspective, but the practical component serves a different purpose than just understanding the theory.
What purpose could that possibly be?
By actually writing one, you might discover things you didn't understand or make new discoveries. Theory and practice are quite different things.
Look, do you know which university I graduated from?
I'm sure you're very capable, Ryan. Your academic background is impressive.
I can understand everything after hearing it just once. My comprehension ability is on a completely different level.
Oh, is that so?
Of course, don't lump me in with someone like you who only finished middle school.
Don't say such cruel things. It's true I only finished middle school, but I'm everyone's training supervisor. I've been with this company for a long time and have experienced many things.
None of that is necessary anymore. Old-fashioned experience won't work in today's business world. What we need now are people from Gen Z like us with fresh perspectives. People who understand modern technology, social media, digital marketing.
Of course, I think you're all talented people. Your generation brings fresh perspectives that are really valuable, but you still need to follow company policies.
Don't tell me you think you hired me.
Isn't that right? We went through the selection process.
I chose to work for this company. I could have gotten offers from any company I wanted.
That may be true.
Besides, writing proposals to get business is outdated.
What do you mean?
From now on, each employee needs to have influence and promote their own company. You should change those old methods if you want to stay relevant.
Influence?
That's right. Having a lot of social media followers like me becomes a weapon. That's why my presence is a huge asset to this company.
I can see how social media presence might be valuable for certain types of marketing.
It's not just marketing, it's about credibility, reach, network effects. Someone with my following can generate leads that traditional proposal writing could never achieve.
I suppose there are methods like that too.
So there's no point in receiving guidance from someone like you. From now on, I'll do things my way, the modern way.
That's problematic. I'm your training supervisor. You need to follow my instructions properly, regardless of our backgrounds.
Why should I follow instructions from someone who's clearly behind the times?
Because this training is not only for employee development, but also for building good relationships among employees. By working together on one project, you can build trust relationships that will help you throughout your career here. That's why I've prepared various activities, so please stop acting on your own.
Activities? You mean things like that welcome party?
That's right. I planned that carefully. I think eating and drinking delicious food together will bring everyone closer. It's about creating bonds beyond just work relationships.
What a simplistic plan.
It actually does bring everyone closer, so please participate. And submit your proposal too. The deadline is firm.
Fine, I get it. How's the new employee training going? Is everything going smoothly?
Yes, they're all very talented people. It's really enjoyable working with them. Everyone's so motivated and energetic. It's almost too dazzling for an old lady like me.
Don't say that. You're amazing too, Sarah. Still working on the front lines. Most people in your position would have stepped back by now.
No, I'm just trying my best not to get in the way of young managers like you, Mike.
Please stop. I'm already 36. I'm not young at all.
I can't believe it's been over 10 years since I was your training supervisor. The speed of time passing is beyond surprising. It's actually frightening.
Time really does fly. I still remember my first day here being completely overwhelmed.
You were so nervous, but look at you now, managing the whole HR department.
You shaped who I am today. I'll never forget those early lessons. Speaking of which, the welcome party is the week after next, right?
That's right. I'm working on preparations for it now. I'm deciding on entertainment and prizes for the bingo game so everyone can have fun.
Sounds like you're putting a lot of effort into it as usual.
I want everyone to feel welcomed and excited about being part of our team. First impressions matter so much.
I'm sure they'll love it. You always know how to make these events special. More than that, the new employees who attend the welcome party will be surprised when they learn your true identity. I thought I was gonna faint when I found out back then.
I'm not planning to do anything that malicious. I just want them to feel comfortable around me first.
I know you're not that kind of person, but the shock of that moment isn't something you easily forget. Remember how I couldn't speak for like 10 minutes?
I suppose. Well, I'm a little excited to see how they'll react on the day.
So you do have a bit of a mischievous side.
Just a tiny bit. It's interesting to see how people interact when they think I'm just another employee.
It definitely gives you insight into their real personalities.
Exactly. Though sometimes I learn things I'd rather not know. Speaking of personalities, by the way, do you know Ryan? He's someone you supervised during his internship.
Yes, I know him. Did something happen with him?
Actually, his attitude has been a bit concerning lately.
Oh, really? That's unexpected. During the summer internship, I thought he was someone full of confidence, but I didn't notice any bad attitude. He seemed ambitious, but respectful enough.
He seems to be getting conceited about being excellent. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Confidence can be good. But I'm concerned about how he looks down on others.
I see. Then we'll make sure to evaluate him properly on our end, too. We can't have that kind of attitude affecting team dynamics.
Please do. Maybe he's just being cold to me specifically.
Why just to you?
Because I only finished middle school. He's been really pressing me about that. He seems to think it disqualifies me from teaching him anything.
That shouldn't matter at all. Your experience and wisdom are worth more than any degree.
I've tried to explain that experience and education can both be valuable, but he's not receptive. I don't really know what's going on in his head. Let's have a meeting about this later and discuss how to handle it.
Sounds good. Thank you for bringing this to my attention.
Ryan, what's the meaning of this?
Huh? What do you mean?
Don't you remember what day it is? It's the day of the welcome party. Why aren't you participating? I told you the venue, didn't I?
Oh, right. You mentioned something like that. Sorry, I forgot.
How could you forget? We discussed this multiple times, and I sent reminder messages to everyone.
I've been really busy with actual work. These social events aren't exactly my priority.
This isn't just a social event, Ryan. It's an important part of building team relationships.
Look, I already told you I'm not interested in that kind of old-fashioned team building.
Stop lying like that. I know exactly what you did.
Huh? What do you mean? I genuinely forgot.
Not a single new hire came to this welcome party. So I contacted each one individually to check what happened, and they all told me they heard the party was on a different day.
That's weird. Maybe there was some miscommunication.
When I asked who told them that, they all said it was you, Ryan. What's your intention here? Why did you go around telling such lies?
Oh, that! I did it thinking of my future coworkers.
What do you mean by that?
Nobody would want to go to a welcome party hosted by someone who only finished middle school.
What?
I didn't want my teammates to waste their precious time on something like that.
Wasting their time? This party was planned specifically for their benefit.
But if I told them that directly, they'd say they have to follow company orders and oppose me, right? So I lied about the date being changed so they couldn't participate. This was all my way of being kind to them.
Don't be ridiculous. Why would you do something so selfish? Everyone was looking forward to today's party.
No way! They were just being polite in front of you. I saved them from an awkward, uncomfortable evening. They should be thanking me.
I was hoping to get closer to everyone through this event. I spent weeks planning this.
No interest in bonding with an idiot. All new hires cancelled.
An idiot? I may have only finished middle school, but I think I can do my job reasonably well. I've been successful in this company for years.
What's someone your age still doing new employee training for? People your age should normally be in management positions. Anyone still working on the front lines sweating at that age is definitely an idiot.
But I like working on the front lines with everyone. It keeps me connected to what's really happening in the company.
I can't listen to such excuses. I plan to become department head level by my 30s and CEO of this company before my mid-40s. That's what real ambition looks like.
I acknowledge your ambitious side, but I don't think it's right to judge people by their education.
Education is everything. Middle school graduates have no business being in a company, especially not a prestigious company like this one.
That's a very narrow way of thinking.
I'm working here because it's a famous company, but I never thought there'd be middle school graduates here. I should have joined another company.
That's terrible.
Well, since I'm here, I'll just have to get promoted quickly and kick out all the undereducated people like you from the company. This actually motivates me.
I see. So that's what you want to do?
That's right. For now, I'll work with the goal of getting rid of you. Consider it my personal mission.
It's good that you have a goal, but do you really think you can work here?
What do you mean by that?
People who don't come to the welcome party will all be fired.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm saying I'll fire them.
Like you could do that! You're just a training supervisor! You don't have that kind of authority!
You don't have to believe me. So what will you do?
I'm obviously not going! Your empty threats don't scare me!
I understand. Then make sure you don't regret it.
I won't! Hey, what's the meaning of this?
Huh? What?
Don't what me? I got a rejection notice from the company. What's this supposed to mean?
Oh my, can't you read? It means you're rejected. Don't you understand that? You only had a job offer, so you were still in training status. After reviewing your training performance, we decided you're unsuitable for our company.
That's not what I'm asking. Why did this happen? You must have said something weird to the higher-ups. You held a grudge about me not attending the welcome party and reported false things about me to management, which is why I got rejected. I'm going to report you directly to the higher-ups now. When that happens, you'll be the one getting fired, not me.
You keep saying higher-ups, but who actually are you talking about?
I know the HR manager, Mike. If I tell Mike what you did, he'll see right through your lies. He supervised me during my internship, so he knows my real capabilities.
That's unfortunate. He's my subordinate, so telling Mike won't help.
What do you mean? You're supposed to be just a regular employee. Mike is a department manager. There's no way you outrank him.
No, that's not right, because I'm the CEO of this company.
What? What kind of stupid...
It's not stupid. This company is something I built up from nothing.
Stop lying! Someone who only finished middle school couldn't do something like that! That's literally impossible!
You should stop judging things based only on education. Let me tell you my story, since you seem so fixated on educational credentials. I did only finish middle school. I couldn't go to high school because I was from a single-parent household and couldn't afford it financially. But I taught myself business management while working, and I kept preparing to start my own company someday.
Self-taught? That's not real education!
I read every business book I could find, took online courses, attended free seminars.
None of that compares to a proper university education!
I saved money and started my own company. It's become such a respectable company now, but it started as a really small company with nothing. I couldn't have managed it with just my own strength. Many people helped me get to where I am today. But just because someone only finished middle school doesn't mean they can't become a CEO or can't do good work. That's just prejudice. You should abandon such wrong thinking immediately.
You're lying! I absolutely won't believe that! This is some elaborate prank or something!
Think whatever you want. You're no longer an employee of our company anyway.
Mike, do you know I got rejected? Of course I know. I'm sorry it turned out this way. You must have heard from Sarah. Everything that person says is lies. She's trying to manipulate everyone. Why would you say something like that? Because just now that person said she was the CEO of this company. Seriously, that person is crazy. She has a pathological lying problem, so you should really fire her instead. So, you heard it from Sarah. That's right. Isn't that crazy? How can you work with someone like that? No, I don't think so at all. Why not? Because Sarah really is the CEO of our company. Sarah didn't lie about anything. What? That person is really the CEO? That's right, and that person recommended that you should be rejected, so we follow her judgment. This isn't because she's the CEO, it's because we trust Sarah's judgment completely. Why can you trust someone like that? Hiding her identity? Doing undercover investigation-like things? You can't trust someone so mean! Sarah doesn't have such intentions. She just wants to communicate properly with everyone without titles getting in the way. When someone's the CEO, everyone gets nervous and doesn't interact honestly. As a training supervisor, she can talk properly with young employees on the front lines. That's how she tries to understand what everyone's thinking and what they want to do. Sarah always puts us employees first. Thanks to that, we can work freely and comfortably. But you trampled on Sarah's feelings. Sarah really valued the welcome party. She spent weeks planning every detail to make you all feel welcome. Given your attitude, rejection was natural. But do you think it's okay to do this? All of this year's new employees got rejected! She said anyone who didn't attend the welcome party would be fired! No, that didn't happen. What? When the CEO found out you told them a different date, she immediately contacted all the new hires. Everyone expressed their desire to attend the welcome party, so we held the welcome party on a different day. You were the only one who didn't participate. That can't be. Nobody told me anything like that. What would be the point of telling you? Not participating was your decision, wasn't it? Are you saying if everyone else participated, you'd panic and change your mind? I didn't think you were that pathetic. No, that's not what I meant. Anyway, your rejection is final. Please accept it quietly. So you really were the CEO?
That's what I've been telling you. Education has nothing to do with becoming a CEO.
Even so, I'm not convinced about this rejection.
Why not?
Rejecting me for not attending the welcome party is tyrannical! I absolutely won't accept such unfair treatment!
Then what are you going to do?
Depending on your attitude, this could even go to court! You should withdraw this rejection before that happens!
Do you want to work under me, someone who only finished middle school? I thought you'd be happy to accept this.
That's not the point. I'm just angry about this unreasonable treatment. There shouldn't be companies that allow such tyranny. I hope this lawsuit will expose your wrongdoing to the world.
I see. So that's what you're thinking.
How about it? Will you still reject me?
Of course, my decision won't change.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Let me tell you, there's a proper reason I rejected you.
That being the welcome party absence, right?
No, it's because facts came to light that greatly damaged our trust.
What's that?
An acquaintance told me about a trending post. On social media, there was clearly a post criticizing our company. That post mentioned our company's training methods and that the training supervisor only finished middle school. You might have thought you hid the company name, but it was obviously our company. My acquaintance noticed it immediately. After investigating that account, we determined it was yours.
Seriously?
Yes, but if you want evidence, we could file a disclosure request. We could also file for damages while we're at it.
No! Please don't do that!
What you did damaged our company's reputation and broke trust relationships. That's why we decided we couldn't hire you. Are you still dissatisfied with this decision?
No! I understand. I accept it.
Good. I'm glad you understand.
But please don't sue me or anything.
Fine, but you need to delete all those posts.
That's fine.
Then you're no longer an employee of our company. Agreed?
Yes, no problem. I only decided on this company after much deliberation anyway. I could have gone somewhere else. Besides, there are tons of companies that want me. Getting rejected from a place like this is no damage at all.
Oh, really? Then good luck with your job hunting.
Yeah. Goodbye then. What's your intention with this? We're supposed to have nothing to do with each other anymore, right?
Oh my, what's wrong? Why are you contacting me?
Because you're interfering with my job hunting.
What are you talking about?
I've been taking hiring tests at various major companies since then, but I haven't been hired by any of them. I even applied to companies that had invited me to join, but I got rejected by all of them. I thought this was obviously strange, so I pressed the hiring managers for answers. They all knew about my job offer being withdrawn and the company criticism on social media. You're the only one who could know these things. Why did you tell them? What's your intention?
I don't understand why you're so angry. I just answered what I was asked.
Asked?
I know the CEOs of the companies you applied to. When they found out you got a job offer from us but weren't hired, they asked me what happened, so I just told them the facts.
Wait, you told all the major companies I applied to?
I don't know how many companies you applied to, but I honestly told the 7 to 8 companies that asked me.
Why do you have so many connections?
I've been running a company for a long time, so I've built connections with other business leaders. We sometimes exchange information like this to help each other make good hiring decisions.
No way!
You're blaming me, but I just told them what you did. The companies made their own decisions to reject you. Well, I definitely wouldn't hire someone who did such things either.
Why are you doing this? Do you enjoy interfering with me?
I don't intend to interfere. If you feel I'm interfering, it's not because of me. It's because of your tyrannical way of thinking.
What did you say?
Because you look down on and mock people based only on their education. I have no intention of belittling your graduation from a great university. That's truly wonderful. But excellence comes in many forms. It's a big mistake to measure people only by their education. That's why you lose people's trust. If you had interacted with people more sincerely and approached work seriously, you surely would have become an excellent person. Thinking about that makes me very sad.
Then what am I supposed to do now?
Figure it out yourself. You're backed into a corner now. All you can do is work hard at job hunting. If you keep being obsessed with education and elite status, you'll really reach a point of no return. Forget about such things and work hard on what's in front of you. That's all I have to say. Ryan continued his job search after that. However, his insistence on only major companies meant he couldn't get hired anywhere. As a result, he missed the new graduate hiring period and had no offers. The repeated rejections completely broke his spirit, and he gave up job hunting. Now he's living day to day as a freelancer, drifting aimlessly. Meanwhile, I continue to run my company as a business leader. All the employees who joined this year are excellent and are demonstrating their abilities freely in their respective departments. I feel joy seeing such young talent flourish, and I continue my daily trial and error to increase company sales to protect everyone's livelihood.
Sorry to bother you during labor, but I'm marrying my ex. I'm in the middle of the ceremony right now, so just cancel the kid.
What? Wait, what are you talking about? Are you seriously texting me this right now? I can barely think straight from the contractions.
Yeah, I know the timing isn't great, but I figured you should know. Better to be honest, right?
Honest? You call this honest? I'm literally risking my life to give birth to our child, and you're marrying another woman?
Yeah, that's right. The wedding's happening right now. Why are you so surprised?
How can you even say that to me right now? I'm in the worst pain of my life, and you're bragging about your new wedding?
Look, don't take it personally. This is just better timing for me. Besides, we already talked about getting divorced after the kid was born.
That was supposed to be after the baby was born. I haven't given birth yet. We agreed to wait. We had a plan. And when did you start cheating on me?
I just jumped the gun a little. Don't get so angry. Things got serious with her right after you got pregnant. We've been planning the wedding, too.
Right after I got pregnant? So this whole time? I can't believe this. You were doing this while I was suffering from morning sickness? While I was throwing up every morning, you were planning a wedding with someone else?
Look, the kid was just an accident anyway. I never wanted it. You're the one who insisted on having it. Don't act like I'm the bad guy here.
We already talked about this. You agreed that if abortion was going to cost money anyway, we might as well have the baby.
Whatever, I changed my mind. I asked around and all the married guys said having kids makes marriage hell. No freedom, no money. So what's the point?
Don't mess with me. What do you think this baby is?
This is annoying. Pregnant women get to lash out at everyone and then go, sorry, I'm pregnant, and get away with it. Must be nice. Anyway, I'm in the middle of my ceremony. Go ahead and give birth by yourself. The photographer's waiting, and I don't want to keep the guests waiting.
I see. So you're going through with the wedding at this point.
Of course, I want to be happy. Finally found someone who actually makes me smile every day.
Happy? Well then, I guess I should congratulate you. I hope you get exactly what you deserve.
I'll take the thought.
Sarah, we're almost at the hospital. Hang in there. Tell me if you need anything. Jake can't come because of work, right? Mom, I don't think I can do this anymore. What? What happened? Is something wrong? Are you having complications? No, it's not the baby. It's Jake. Jake said he wants to cancel the baby. What? What does that mean? Cancel? Actually... What kind of selfish nonsense is that? I was going to stay out of the divorce since that's between you two, but this is completely unreasonable. What is he thinking? How can he abandon his own child like this? I don't know what to do anymore. Maybe the pregnancy wasn't planned, but he said he'd let me have the baby, so I thought he'd change his mind. I thought becoming a father would make him more responsible. Even if we got divorced, I thought he wouldn't hate the child, but I was wrong. He wants to erase this child's existence completely. He wants to pretend it never happened. That's worse than being hated. But he's treating her like she's nothing, like she's disposable. Calm down, Sarah. I know you're shocked, but this baby isn't being born unwanted. You and I both want to meet this child, right? That's true, but... Listen, stop wasting time on that worthless man. Right now, just think about this child who's trying to come into this world. She deserves to be born to people who love her, and we do love her. You're right, Mom. She deserves better than this. Mom will take care of the scumbag who hurt you too. Take care of him? What are you planning, Mom? You have that tone in your voice. Don't worry about it. Just focus on the birth. I just contacted your father about this. Dad? Oh no, he's going to be furious. You know how protective he gets about family. Jake hasn't divorced you yet. That means he's still our son-in-law, right? And son-in-laws should be congratulated on such important occasions.
Hey! What the hell did you do?
What do you want, Jake? Don't contact me. I'm trying to focus on giving birth here. Leave me alone.
I can't ignore this. It's chaos here because of you. The whole ceremony is ruined. Everyone's staring and whispering. Why did your dad have to show up? And he came in an ambulance. The whole venue is in an uproar.
I don't know what you're talking about. An ambulance at the venue? I'm kind of busy pushing a human being out of my body right now.
Don't play dumb. Explain what's going on. This has to be your plan. There's no way this is a coincidence. An ambulance suddenly showed up at the venue and your dad got out. He said his daughter was in labor while her husband was having a wedding with his mistress. So he rushed over to congratulate me. He announced it to everyone. The entire wedding party heard him.
Ah, I see. So that's what happened. I guess he didn't want to worry me, so he didn't explain the situation.
Huh? Are you gonna play innocent? This was all your plan.
Unfortunately, it wasn't me. It's probably Mom. I've been a little preoccupied with labor pains, remember?
Your mom? How is she even involved in this?
You abandoned your own child, but to my parents, that's the same as abandoning their grandchild. Of course they'd be furious, so they came to ruin your wedding. You're the man who made their daughter and grandchild unhappy. Did you think your actions wouldn't have consequences?
This is ridiculous. How could they even get an ambulance?
My parents run a used car dealership, and they probably had an ambulance in their inventory.
A used ambulance? That can't be real. Who buys used ambulances? That's insane.
Oh, it's real. Of course, they removed all the sirens and emergency equipment to drive it legally. There are traffic laws, you know. Anyway, do you have time to be calling me? Dad's at your venue right now. And you know how Dad gets when he's protecting family. He might tell the guests what happened between you and me. All the details about how you abandoned your pregnant wife.
Oh, that's right. I have to stop him.
You're realizing this way too late. Dad's probably already introduced himself to your new in-laws by now. I'm sure they're having a very interesting conversation about family values.
This is a disaster. I have to go fix this.
Good luck with that. Dad can be very thorough when he's making a point.
Your dad made them cancel the whole ceremony. Do you have any idea what you've done to me?
Of course that would happen. Besides, you haven't filed for divorce from me yet. Trying to have a wedding in that situation was impossible from the start. Did you really think you could just pretend I didn't exist?
Shut up. Nobody would have known the truth.
True, but Dad told me through text that you told your relatives you were already divorced from me. So you've been lying to everyone, not just me. Everyone was shocked, and when he explained the situation, they didn't believe him at first. I guess it was pretty unbelievable that someone could be that heartless.
They didn't need to know. It was none of their business. Your dad had no right to embarrass me like that in front of everyone.
Embarrass you? You embarrassed yourself with your actions.
So why did he have to connect a video call? That was going too far. It was humiliating.
A video call? Oh, that must have been when he wanted to check on me. Seeing me suffering through labor convinced everyone, right? I wasn't thrilled about your relatives seeing me give birth either, but Dad begged me because he was so worried and wanted to see how I was doing. He was torn between wanting to support me and wanting to confront you. It just happened that your relatives saw it too, so don't be mad at me, okay?
Mad at you? I'm furious at all of you! That call exposed all my lies! The guests left, the ceremony was canceled, and my dad even punched me! Damn it, why is this happening to me? Even my own family turned against me when they found out!
Your dad punched you? Good for him. You should be grateful that my dad didn't punch you. Besides, getting punched is nothing.
Nothing! I'm the one getting hurt because of you! I'm the victim here! Everyone's attacking me!
You're the victim? Are you seriously playing the victim right now? Giving birth is extremely painful, so don't complain about a little punch. Want to trade places? You'd pass out from the pain.
No way! I'm the one being humiliated! I'm more hurt!
Why are you trying to compete with me about this? Your reputation? You ruined that yourself. If anyone's hurt, it's your ex-girlfriend. I heard she was the most upset when Dad crashed the party. She probably had no idea what kind of person she was marrying. You told her you were divorced from me too, didn't you?
Yeah! I said we were divorced but living together because the birth was close! What the hell do you even want? You hurt everyone!
You lied to me, you lied to her, you lied to both families.
If you just quietly divorced me, everyone would have been happy!
Happy? Don't make me laugh. Your idea of everyone doesn't include me and this baby. We're not even people to you, are we? Just obstacles in your way. Then I don't need to consider your feelings either. After all, we're just obstacles in your life. You think we can be as miserable as possible, and it doesn't matter.
I never said that! I don't want you to be unhappy!
Then why did you contact me during labor? If you didn't want to make me unhappy, there was no need to send that mocking message about being at your wedding. But you contacted me anyway because you wanted to show off your happiness while I was suffering in labor. You wanted to make me feel miserable, right?
But I didn't think that far!
Then why did you send that message? Why did you have the wedding before divorcing me? Why did you time it specifically for when I'd be most vulnerable? You could have been with your ex after the birth and divorce, and no one would have complained, but you couldn't wait. You wanted to marry her quickly because the time with me was miserable and wasted. You wanted the freedom and comfort of marriage with her. If that's not true, then explain why you had the wedding without waiting for the birth and why you contacted me during labor.
That's... well...
Unbelievable. You deny it outright, but can't even come up with an excuse. Even now, you can't take responsibility for your choices. Talking to you is a waste of time. Don't contact me for a while. I want to focus on giving birth. Our daughter deserves my full attention, unlike her father. If you contact me again, I'll have your parents stop you. I'm sure they're just as disgusted with your behavior as everyone else. Sarah, Dad just called and said he's heading to the hospital. He'll be a bit late because he has to return the ambulance to the shop first. Got it, thank you. He could have just contacted me directly, though. Even the wedding call went to your phone. Dad was so angry about Jake that he didn't know how to talk to his daughter who was working hard to give birth. He wanted to use text until this calmed down. You know Dad's not good with words, right? He's bad at texting, too. He was worried he'd say something that would upset you during labor. Dad's way of being considerate, I guess. Yeah, he's awkward like that. But I can tell he really cares about me. That's what fathers are supposed to be like. I really can't forgive what Jake did. It's completely wrong. After this birth is over, I'm going to make sure he takes responsibility. You should. Listen, whether they wanted children or not, once someone becomes a parent, they have responsibilities. No one can escape that responsibility. You need to make him understand that. Your father and I will support you through whatever you decide to do. Jake, I finished giving birth. That's why I'm contacting you now. I'm tired from the birth, so I'll just get to the point. We grew apart and planned to divorce after the birth. But you started a relationship with your ex before ending our marriage. That's adultery. Therefore, I'm demanding compensation for the adultery, so be prepared.
Hey, wait! If we were planning to divorce anyway, it should be fine! Why should I pay compensation when our relationship was already dead?
Our relationship was dead, but that doesn't give you the right to be with another woman while I was pregnant. While I was suffering from morning sickness, while my belly was getting bigger and I was struggling, you were having fun with your ex the whole time, right? Don't mess with me. Whose child do you think I was carrying? I sacrificed my body, my comfort, my sleep for 9 months carrying your daughter.
But a dead relationship doesn't need compensation. We both knew it was over. That should matter legally.
Do you even understand what compensation means? The compensation I'm demanding is for emotional distress. Even if our relationship was ending, that doesn't matter. I was deeply hurt by your betrayal and abandonment of our child. I won't let my pain be ignored.
Damn! I never expected to be sued for compensation. I thought divorce would be the end of it.
The end of it? Are you kidding? You thought you could just walk away and start fresh with no consequences? Besides compensation, you have an obligation to pay child support.
What? Why? We're getting divorced and you'll have custody. If I'm not involved in raising her, why should I pay?
You're still the parent regardless, so you have the minimum responsibilities as a parent. That's the law.
That's not fair. Isn't child support just a one-time payment? I saw online that people skip out on it.
You're misinformed. Child support is paid until a certain age.
This isn't what I expected. I don't have money. The canceled ceremony made her furious and we're fighting.
Good. You deserve all of it. Why did you think there wouldn't be fighting? Did you think everyone would be happy if it didn't get exposed? Actions have consequences. You can't lie to everyone and expect it to work out. Happiness built on lies always crumbles because it's fake. Don't worry, I won't demand payment immediately. I'm busy taking care of my newborn daughter, so I don't have time to deal with you. But I will definitely demand it. Don't think you can escape. I'll get a lawyer and make you pay no matter what. That's the consequence of what you did.
This is unfair. We should talk about this first.
I don't want to talk to you. That's canceled. Canceled. You're the one who canceled the child first. Don't expect special treatment for your convenience. You made your choice. Now live with the consequences. Mom, what should I do? Jake came to the hospital. I explained the situation to the nurses and they banned him from entering. But he's watching near the entrance. He seems to be waiting until I'm discharged. He's been out there for hours. The staff is getting concerned. What? That's very dangerous. What if he tries to follow us home? What if he becomes violent? Wait, I'll come pick you up right away. The hospital has several entrances, right? Let's explain the situation and sneak out from the back. I'll coordinate with hospital security to make sure you get out safely. Thank you. But what do we do after this? He knows where our house is, so he'll find us eventually. I can't live in fear like this, not with a newborn. He said he wanted to talk, but that would never work out. He might even harm the baby. After everything he said about canceling her, I don't trust him around her. That's a real possibility. He only acts selfishly. But don't worry, leave it to Mom. What are you planning now? Nothing dramatic this time, just some protective measures. Protecting my grandchild and daughter is a mother's and grandmother's duty, so don't worry. I'll definitely protect you both.
What's going on? You're the one who put her up to this. This is all your fault. My life is falling apart.
My, Jake, that's quite an accusation. Put her up to what? I don't even know your ex-girlfriend's contact information. How could I influence her? Are you having trouble with your new relationship already?
Don't play dumb. I confirmed she's been texting with you. You must have told her what to do.
Reading a woman's private messages. What a charming hobby you have. Well, if you found out, there's no point hiding it. Yes, your mother gave me her contact information. And I didn't manipulate her. I just gave her advice. I heard you two were having quite a fight.
It's beyond fighting. She's claiming I said I was divorced, but I never said that.
Well, if you never said you were divorced, that's interesting. Normally, when someone proposes marriage, you'd assume they're divorced from anyone else. But arguing about who's right will determine fault if you lose. The more it drags on, the more time and money you'll both lose.
So you told her to sue me on purpose! You want to see me suffer! You're enjoying this!
No, I simply advised her about her future. I told her she'd be in trouble if she didn't sue you. A woman who unknowingly marries a married man can face serious legal problems. But it seems like things coincidentally got messy, which works out perfectly. A man who abandoned his daughter and grandchild, and a woman who married my daughter's husband, even if she was deceived. Seeing both of you in hell makes me very happy.
You did all this just to make us suffer! You're terrible!
I'm better than a monster who erases his own child's existence. I'd love to keep making you suffer, but just torturing you won't let my daughter raise her child in peace. So you can disappear now.
I'll disappear if your daughter stops demanding money from me! I'm the one being inconvenienced here!
You should have thought about that before abandoning your family. We're the inconvenienced ones. You acted selfishly without following proper procedures. You need to face the consequences properly.
What did you tell the police?
What? I just reported a crime. I said there was a criminal.
That's a false report! Making fake reports is illegal!
It's not fake. You actually committed a crime. It's called bigamy. You tried to have a wedding and file a marriage certificate before divorcing me, right?
I just acted a little early. That's not a big deal.
It is a big deal. Law prohibits bigamy. Breaking that law means up to 2 years in prison. You planned it. You attempted it. You're guilty.
Prison? Not just a fine?
Yes, that's right. Whether you wanted a new life or not, you failed to properly end our marriage first. It's your own fault. Now go to prison for my daughter's sake.
Please, Sarah, help me! I'm going to be arrested!
Did you forget I'm the one who reported you? I reported you because I want you arrested. I want you to face justice for what you did to us. I'm actually relieved knowing you won't be stalking us anymore.
I won't do that!
Maybe you won't, but there's still a chance you might stalk us out of resentment. That means there's even a 1% chance my daughter could be in danger. I'd have to live in fear of that 1% possibility. I won't do that. My daughter deserves to grow up feeling safe and secure.
No! I absolutely won't! I promise!
I can't trust the promise of a man who abandons his daughter. To protect my daughter, I'd send anyone who threatens her to hell. You've proven you can't keep your word. Your promises are worthless. Parents desperately protect their children, but you abandoned your parental duties. You selfishly abandoned your child, failed to fulfill your responsibilities, and acted without properly ending things first. That's the root cause. You made every wrong choice possible. Now deal with it. You don't understand any of this and just ask for forgiveness. That's way too selfish.
Wait! I'm sorry! I'll reflect properly! I'll be a better person! I'll change!
Change? You've had months to change. You chose to get worse instead. It's too late for everything. Get arrested and pay for your crimes properly. Then you can be with your ex or whoever you want, because I'm going to live with this child, the two of us together. Jake was eventually arrested and released on bail. However, his fight with his ex-girlfriend escalated to a lawsuit. Legal fees and lawyer costs piled up, plus my compensation claim, forcing him to sell all his assets. Since child support is separate and paid monthly, he tried to run away, but his in-laws, who witnessed the wedding disaster, wouldn't allow it, forcing him to pay. I heard he lost his job due to the arrest and is now living in extreme poverty, working part-time jobs and day labor. The selfish man who abandoned our child will never return to a normal life. Meanwhile, I can finally focus peacefully on raising my daughter. With my parents' help, I plan to give this child lots of love and to raise her properly. Marcus, I saw the divorce papers, so it really has come to this.
Oh, you saying really means you knew this was coming, right?
I wasn't certain, but I had my suspicions. You're having an affair, aren't you?
Well, yeah, that's what it is. Sorry, but I'm gonna live with my mistress from now on, so I'm moving out.
Marcus, how long has this been going on?
Does it matter? Look, I already made up my mind about this. Emma, Jake, Lily, I'm leaving all 3 kids with you, so do whatever you want with them.
Do whatever I want? How can you be so irresponsible? All 3 of them are your children, too.
That's not my problem anymore. I'm quitting my job and resetting my entire life and relationships.
How can you say that? Marcus, please reconsider. I'm one thing, but abandoning the children just to be with that woman? Is that really necessary?
Look, this might sound weird coming from me, but you were cheated on, you know? Even if I reconsidered now, would you really be okay with that?
Whether I'm okay with it or not, I'd have to accept it.
Huh? Why?
Emma's already a high school freshman and wants to go to college. Jake and Lily are still in elementary school, and they'll need money going forward.
You're always worrying about money.
Because someone has to. That's what being a parent means. And it's not just about money. If they found out their father left because of an affair, at least until the kids can stand on their own, can't you wait on the divorce? I'm begging you, Marcus. Just think about them for once.
That's what being a mother is for. I have my own happiness to think about, so leave me alone.
What's that supposed to mean? So our happiness doesn't matter to you? Sure, maybe we haven't been getting along great as a couple lately, but that's still no reason to divorce and burden the children, is it?
You're just saying that because you're not confident since you don't get along with Emma.
That's true. Emma helps with Jake and Lily, and she helps with housework too, but she's only cold to me. I think there must be something wrong with me. That's exactly why I don't want to burden Emma any more than I already have.
That's your problem, not mine. You're having these issues because you're not being a proper mother.
A proper mother? I've sacrificed everything for this family.
Anyway, from now on, I'm a stranger, so you handle Emma and the others. Well, then, see ya.
Emma, aren't you coming home yet? It's dangerous to be out this late, you know? I'm on the train. I'll be home soon, so stop texting me so frequently. You say that, but you were late yesterday, too. I called you 3 times, and you didn't pick up. I was busy. Can't a person be busy? I'm just worried. What exactly are you doing out there? None of your business. You just worry too much about everything. By the way, is that guy home today? That guy? You mean Dad? Well, he's not coming home anymore. What? What do you mean? Dad left divorce papers and walked out. He said we're strangers now. Wow, seriously? I thought he'd do it eventually, but that was pretty sudden. Whatever. I don't really care. You don't care? Emma, aren't you upset that we're getting divorced? I know you and Dad don't talk much, but he's still your father. Not really interested. You should worry about Jake and Lily instead of me. Though those two probably don't care about him either. He's been coming home late and not even around on weekends, so we barely saw him anyway. That's true, but you really don't feel anything? Your father is leaving. If I was your age, I would have been devastated if my parents divorced. Well, you're not me. You're being annoying. If I'm not interested, I'm not interested. Why does it matter? Besides, why are you so worried about it? He might as well have been gone already anyway. I guess I just hoped we could still be a family somehow. And without Dad, there'll be financial problems. And Emma, you help out with so much already. I don't want to burden you even more. I might have to get a second job or work more hours. Then do it. What's the big deal? The big deal is that you're still in high school. You should be focusing on your studies. Then why don't you just wait for him to come back instead of divorcing? I don't think he's coming back, Emma. Good. I don't care either way, but if that happens, your burden is going to be insane, you know? Sure, there's the money issue, and that's probably why you've been putting up with this all this time. But enduring and enduring and enduring, are you really okay with that? What do you mean? I mean, do you actually want to stay married to him? I don't know anymore. Then maybe this is for the best. You're really okay with this? If we divorce, your environment will definitely change. It might have a negative impact on all of you. Even so, will you continue to stay with me? He's the one who left, so we don't really have a choice, do we? That's true. I'm sorry. But thanks to you, I've made up my mind. I've been enduring for your guys' sake, but clinging to him now wouldn't make sense. Emma, thank you for giving me the push I needed. It's not like that. It's not like I was trying to. Anyway, I'm at the station now. Then I'll come pick you up by car. Just wait a moment.
Hey, Sarah, long time no see. You still have my contact registered. Your phone number hasn't changed either, so I'm glad I could reach you.
Oh, is that so?
What's with that reaction? Be more excited. I went through the trouble of contacting you.
Trouble? I didn't ask you to contact me.
Come on, don't be like that. But I guess that makes sense. I did move out of state right away and didn't contact you for a while. So let me start over. Sorry for running off with my mistress and not contacted you for a whole year. I'm back now. Let's all live happily together as a family of 5 again.
Who are you exactly?
Huh? What are you talking about? It's Marcus. Marcus! You can tell from the text anyway. Your beloved husband has come back to you. That joke's a bit harsh.
No, what's harsh is your attitude. You said we were strangers, right? So I'd appreciate it if you didn't act so familiar with me. Besides, the divorce papers have already been filed, so we're strangers, both in name and reality.
What? Are you still hung up on what I said when I left? That doesn't matter anymore. By the way, what's for dinner tonight?
Dinner? Are you insane?
I've been busy coming back here and haven't eaten anything yet. I was looking forward to your home cooking for the first time in a while.
Could you please stop being so disgusting? It's really creepy. You abandoned your children and disappeared, yet you're acting like this. It's just unpleasant. I don't have any food for you, so please leave.
Look, I was actually worried about you guys, you know?
Worried? You were worried about me?
You were struggling with Emma and everything, right? Plus, becoming a single mother with 3 kids, even with child support and alimony from me, you must have had financial troubles. I'm saying I'll help you with that. But you're being so rude despite my offer. That's just disrespectful.
Disrespectful? Do you want to talk about disrespect? The money and Emma and the others, none of that concerns you anymore. That's my responsibility as their mother, so you, as a stranger, don't need to worry about it.
I'm not a stranger. I'm their father.
Fathers don't abandon their children.
You really have no charm at all. I can just picture how much Emma and the others have suffered. That's probably why Emma hates you.
That's certainly not something for a stranger like you to worry about.
Fine. You're impossible to talk to. Emma and the others will definitely be happy I'm back. Don't come crying to me later when you're left out. Emma, long time no see. Listen to this. Your mother is treating me like a stranger. She's still hung up on what I said when I left. She's really petty, you know. Could you talk to her for me?
Huh? Who are you? Don't suddenly contact me and call me by my first name. It's gross.
I'm your real father. What's wrong with you too?
You told Mom you were strangers from now on, right? So we're strangers. It's only natural to react like this when some random stranger calls me by name.
Sure, Sarah and I are divorced, so that's different. But you kids are mine by blood. We're not strangers.
On paper, maybe, but even before the divorce, we barely saw each other. And then you said you were going to be with your mistress and disappeared for a whole year. From a kid's perspective, that's basically a stranger. Blood relations don't matter.
Jake and Lily are different though, right? They must be lonely without me around.
No, not at all. Actually, being younger than me, they're even more obvious about it. Besides, you only came back because your mistress dumped you, right? So pathetic.
You talking to your father like that?
It's the truth, isn't it? It seems like Grandpa and Grandma disowned you for abandoning Mom and us. You said you were going to reset your life and quit your old job and left home, right? So you had nowhere else to turn and came crawling back. Am I wrong?
That's none of a kid's business.
I'm not a kid anymore. I'm 17, old enough to see through your lies.
I'm not lying.
Getting called out by a high schooler and getting defensive. That's really pathetic. That's not what a 40-something man should be doing. You're seriously gross, so don't contact me anymore. Marcus, I got a call from the elementary school teacher earlier. You were apparently waiting for Jake and Lily after school?
No, I was just going to pick them up, but then Jake and Lily ignored me and went to get a teacher. What's up with them?
I didn't ask you to pick them up. The kids are scared, so please stop.
Huh? Scared? Why? I'm their father. I was trying to make up for lost time and create family moments.
You can't just show up and expect everything to be normal. We're not family anymore. Right now, you're just a suspicious person. Also, please stop coming to my workplace. It's bothersome.
What's wrong with that? It's not just Jake and Lily and Emma. We didn't get any couple time either. I'm trying to make time for that. What's wrong with it?
Like I said, we're not family anymore. To be blunt, having you stalk me and the children is just creepy.
Yeah, that kind of playing hard to get is fine. You and Jake and the others are happy about it deep down, right? I can tell.
We're not happy. Like I just said, it's just creepy. If this continues, we'll have to take action. Didn't I clearly tell you the other day to stop stalking me and the children? So why did you go to Jake and Lily's elementary school again?
More importantly, listen to this. The teachers said they'd call the police. Who do they think they are? Sarah, I can't leave my precious son and daughter with teachers like that. We should transfer them to the elementary school in the next district. I'll handle the paperwork.
In that case, there's no need to change districts. I'm the one who asked them to do that.
Huh? What do you mean?
I explained our situation and asked them to call the police if you became persistent. I thought they might be reluctant to go that far, but those teachers took action to protect their students. They are excellent. Thanks to them, I can leave Jake and Lily in their care with peace of mind.
Why would you do something like that?
I told you, didn't I, that if this continued, we'd take action.
But still, you didn't have to make it such a big deal with police and everything, right?
Isn't the problem that you won't listen? By the way, I'll be taking the same approach at my workplace. I've already explained the situation to my supervisor and colleagues, so if you show up, we'll call the police.
Come on, I get it. Today was just, a little joke. You don't really think I'd seriously do things you guys hate, do you?
Then please stop doing these things once and for all. I do feel a bit guilty about my ex-husband getting involved with the police.
I get it. Seriously, you really can't take a joke. Oh, sorry. I just remembered I had something to do today. I see you later. Hey, Emma, listen to this. Sarah's being so cold. When I went to Jake and Lily's school or Sarah's workplace, she said she'd call the police. That's totally unreasonable, right? Don't you think there's something seriously wrong with her as a person?
You're the unreasonable one. That's just gross. So stop it. Why are you contacting me like it's normal anyway? You said we were strangers, right? Stop acting like a father forever. Who are you?
You don't have to say it like that. Besides, you hate Sarah too, right? At least listen to me complain.
Huh? When did I ever say I hated Mom?
No, but you were always cold to Sarah, and you said it before. Remember when Sarah came to the parent conference? You said her outfit looked cheap and embarrassing. You told her never to come again if she was gonna dress like that.
So, why does that one thing mean I hate Mom?
Well, that's true, but...
Besides, I totally love Mom and respect her as a mother.
Huh? Really?
Of course! She continued the marriage for us kids while thinking you were cheating on her. She kept smiling at a piece of trash like you and never showed us her pain. I could never do that, which is why I respect Mom as a daughter.
Piece of trash? That's your father you're talking about. What about me? Don't you respect me too?
Huh? Why would I respect you? What made you think you could even ask that?
But you know, I supported the family as a father too.
Does earning money make it okay to betray your family and cheat? Does it make it okay to abandon your family and come back acting like nothing happened? Of course not! Don't be ridiculous!
That's true, but...
Mom's being kind by not saying anything, so I'll say it for her. A piece of trash like you is completely unqualified as both a husband and a father. You're not even in the same league as Mom as a parent, so don't you dare badmouth her!
But I tried hard to be a father too!
Huh? Shut up! You being a father was ancient history! The moment you cheated and abandoned your family, you stopped being a father. When you reset your life, I reset you from my head, too.
Sarah, I just contacted Emma and apparently she wants us to get back together. What do you think?
Emma does? That's impossible.
Why are you so sure? You don't know for certain. You're hated by Emma, and Emma probably doesn't tell you her real feelings, right?
It's true that Emma acts coldly toward me, as you say, but that child is my pride and joy. She's not the kind of kid who would just forgive what you did.
People change. Maybe she's ready to forgive.
Emma doesn't forgive easily. She gets that from me.
That's just your assumption. Are you gonna deny your child's wishes based on your assumptions? How is that as a mother? I'd want to prioritize and fulfill my daughter's wishes.
If Emma really wanted that, she would tell me herself.
Maybe she's afraid to.
Emma's not afraid of anything, especially not of telling me what she thinks. And even if Emma wanted me to remarry you, I wouldn't do it.
Why not, if it's what she wants?
Because I know better now.
No, that's not good. Just because you're the parent doesn't mean you should force your ideas on your children.
After you left, I realized something. I had been selfish all along.
Selfish? About what?
I thought that if I just endured, the children would be happy too. I couldn't provide more than basic care for 3 children on my own. So even when you cheated, I endured it to protect the children's future. I never considered how the children felt watching me like that.
What's wrong with that? You were right as a parent.
After you left, Jake and Lily told me something.
What did they say?
They said they didn't need games or toys if it meant I had to suffer. Hearing that was eye-opening. Children watching their mother endure are suffering too. So I decided to stop enduring.
But that's just Jake and Lily's opinion. Emma might feel differently.
Emma may act cold, but she encouraged me when I was struggling with a divorce. That alone didn't solve all the problems between Emma and me. But Emma was looking out for me. I realized that was enough. Just that gave me the courage as Emma's mother to keep facing her.
That's just pretty words.
When a parent can't speak pretty words to their children, it's over. No matter who mocks me or betrays me, the fact that I'm a mother doesn't change. I have no intention of abandoning that responsibility, so even if I'm hated or found annoying, I'll just keep facing Emma.
Then I'll face her with you. 2 people would be more reassuring, right?
No, you ran away from that facing once, and you did it in the worst way possible, by betraying the children. Having someone like that near those children is something I can't tolerate as a mother.
But I've changed!
Have you? Or are you just desperate? I told you, didn't I? I stopped enduring. Emma, I've told you so many times. I worry when you're late. Come home earlier. Sorry, I was picking out a birthday present for you and lost track of time. Huh? A birthday present for me? Yeah, remember what I said at the parent conference about your clothes looking cheap? Oh, you were so angry about that. Well, about that, I knew about your situation, that you were sacrificing things you wanted for us. So, for my birthday present, you got clothes? But where did you get the money? Sorry for keeping it a secret. I've been working part-time for about a year. I wanted to buy you something from a nice brand, and it took time to save up. part-time work. So that's why you were coming home late? I was so worried about you. I thought you were getting into trouble. Yeah, it was because of work. If you had just told me, I wouldn't have gotten so angry. I wanted it to be a surprise. Besides, it was embarrassing to say I was working to buy a birthday present for you. Embarrassing? What's that about? You made me laugh a little. Well, it couldn't be helped. It was embarrassing. I mean, what kind of high schooler saves up for months just to buy their mom clothes? The kind that loves their mom very much. Don't say stuff like that. Anyway, I bought a complete outfit, so don't make weird modifications, okay? Your sense of style is kind of bad, Mom. My sense of style is bad? That's harsh. It's true, though. You always buy the cheapest thing. Because that's all we could afford. I know. That's why I wanted to get you something nice for once. A complete brand outfit? Are you sure? It must have been expensive. The price doesn't matter. Also, I'm sorry about everything. Sorry for what? You know, for being cold to you all this time. It wasn't because I hated you or anything. I was just taking my frustrations out on you. Taking your frustrations out? Yeah, I knew you were enduring pain, but I couldn't do anything about it. I hated feeling so helpless, so I acted that way. And then I felt even worse about myself. I see. I'm sorry too. I didn't realize that you, Jake, and Lily were all thinking about me. I selfishly assumed that enduring would make you all happy. I'm really sorry. No, not at all. That's exactly why I love you, and so do Jake and Lily. I love how thoughtful you all are too. When I actually try expressing my feelings like this, it seems so simple. It really is. It's like all that awkwardness was a lie. I wish we had talked like this sooner. No matter how much you care about someone, if you don't say it out loud, it won't get through. That doesn't change even between parents and children. I guess we took a bit of a detour. Way too much of a detour. Really, Emma, I'm truly happy about the birthday present. Thank you. There will probably be more detours ahead, but I love you all from the bottom of my heart. From now on, I'll make sure to express it in words. When Marcus tried to return to us, he had already lost his job, been disowned by his family, and broken up with his mistress. In that situation, being rejected by us, his last hope, left him with nowhere to go. As a result, Marcus became desperate and actually stormed into my workplace, leading to us really calling the police and his arrest. When he came to my workplace, he pushed aside my coworkers who tried to stop him and caused a huge scene. In addition to stalking me, he was charged with property damage and assault, and he's now behind bars. Thanks to that, we can live peaceful days without being bothered by Marcus. Through this experience, learning the children's true feelings that I hadn't understood helped me grow a little as a mother. Emma also reached out to me, making our family bond even stronger. Our household now has one new family rule: don't be embarrassed to speak your feelings out loud. Today, too, I'm expressing my overflowing love for my dear children in words.